We are a body with around 10,000 scholars, academicians, vice chancellors, promoters. Idea was that the girls and boys, those who need technical education, they should get it at their door. I always believe that as in the country we all talk about industry academia interface, we are missing academia interface.
Hello, I am Resham and you're watching DNP India. So he's the co-founder and chancellor of Shobit University, a social speaker, an academic influencer. It's none other than Mr. Kuwar Shekhar Vijendran that I'm talking about. He's not only a chancellor of such a recognized and reputed university, but also someone who does not misses a single chance to inspire others and enlighten others by speaking about the topics that needs to be talked about and finds innovative method to further educate the masses. So today we have got the golden opportunity to speak to the man himself and discuss about the upcoming plans, the initiatives that he is planning and further working upon, and his views on Sulabh International, on Dr. Bindeshwar Pathak, as well as on the honorary professorship conferment ceremony held at Shobit University. Much for connecting with us, sir. Firstly, can you just enlighten us about us as well as our viewers about today's event?
Actually, today we invited Professor Bindeshwar Pathak and conferred a title of honorary professorship on him. You know, in everybody's life, in spite of the fact that he is Padma Bhushan, he has done so much for the society, for the nation and globally. But there is a dream unfulfilled. So during one of my interaction with him, when we were discussing, I asked him a simple question. So, Dr. Pathak, if there is a dream which is still unfulfilled, he said, I wanted to be a professor. And at Shobit University, we wish that our platform should be given to all those wonderful people, those who are contributing so much for the society. And we are honored that he is now an honorary professor with us. So this was the event today.
And sir, I would personally want to ask you that what are the new initiatives and things you're planning for the students of Shobit University? Like today is the topic that we're talking about initiatives, we're discussing about change. Then what is the thing that you are planning? So I would want to know that.
As a chancellor of the university, I always believe that every student has a potential to do something good. And the only initiative what I always say Shobit University is having to turn the potential of every individual student into reality. We have two universities, as you are aware. So he has been made honorary professor of a university which is in a town called Gango in district Saharanpur. It's in rural belt of Western Uttar Pradesh. Aspirations are there, possibilities are there, potential is there. So what we are looking forward and what initiatives we have taken, that one, we have made at our university accessibility of everything for everybody. Like what I mean, that every wildest dream, you can come to us and we will support you to experiment it, to work on that through our SEIZ. It is a Skill Entrepreneurship Innovation Zone on which we are working. Apart from that, like we have Ayurveda over there, we have naturopathy, we have yoga, we have pharmacy, management, law, engineering, liberal arts. So many things are there. So the main thing in this country, especially in rural areas, is one, to provide affordable quality education. Two, to ensure that that education not only empowers them, but makes them employable also. And this is what we are doing through all our initiatives, and I am sure that including Professor Pathak with us today will also help to ignite the dreams and aspirations of our students.
And sir, can you elaborate on the CEGR initiative as well?
CEGR is actually a think tank and one of the biggest think tank of India. This is Center for Education, Research, Growth and Research and Growth. Okay, so this year I am National President of CEGR. We are a body with around 10,000 scholars, academicians, vice chancellors, promoters, and we are a think tank where we are advising the government on different policies. One. Two, I always believe that as in the country we all talk about industry academia interface, we are missing academia interface. So this platform helps us in developing that also.
And so, could you elaborate, like you have a mission, like I read it somewhere, of empowering the rural youth. So how are you doing that?
Resham, if I go back to the journey of this organization, in 1924, first inter college was established by my grandfather in a small village. The idea was that local youth, those who could not go outside, they must get empowered. The first engineering college after IIT Roorkee, that time it was Roorkee University of Saharanpur district, Uttarakhand was not there, was established by us in 2000. Idea was that the girls and boys, those who need technical education, they should get it at their door. Okay, empowerment comes through education, and now there is a university with thousands and thousands of students. And there are so many stories behind it. Like when I get an email and somebody wrote to me, "Thank you very much, sir, from sugarcane fields to Chicago. I am all due to this institution what you established." So they are rural youth, those who have dream but they cannot afford, they cannot go outside. So we said, okay, we will come there, we will do it, and let us bring prosperity to this country by education, through education, and this is happening wonderfully.
And so, how is Shobit University contributing to the Sulabh International Organization?
If it is a very specific question about Sulabh International Organization, it is a very new relationship. Okay, so still contributions are not there, but we are conceiving some ideas where we wish to do joint research. We wish that some case studies should be there, not only on Dr. Pathak, but on this organization also. We wish the success stories of ladies like Usha Sharma, nobody knew about her, who is Padam Shri now, they should come to the masses. And we wish that a joint effort should be there so that youth get empowered, enriched, and they can be confident when he can do it or she can do it, why not me? So I think this is what we are going to do together.
So why not we? So we'll end our segment and thank you for connecting with us. Thank you so much. Thank you. So ये तो थे कुछ inspiring words by the Chancellor and co-founder of Shobit University. So that was all for today's segment. If you like today's content and video, then please do not forget to like, share and subscribe to DNP India. You can also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Keep loving us, keep showering your love and keep watching DNP India.